That's funny. That's really fun. Oh, go away. Oh, welcome, viewer. Sorry, I'm not giving you content. Looks like I get to play the Dodgers here in a little bit. I believe it's the same Dodgers from last season's controversial end. Stay tuned. You believe a guy in the league yesterday got upset because I was playing at Franco Park. Huh? Hef.
Live from Arlington, Texas. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Oh, that's right. I turned the music off.
Just about ready to roll. And
That
on the
sounds
hill in this
why does
one,
it sound so
Jose
damn weird?
Soriano.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Jesus.
And that one fouled off.
Guy throws 100-mile-an-hour fastball, 94-mile-an-hour splitter, 89-mile-an-hour slider that just hit Yandy from down under in the back.
Lau at the plate. In the dirt.
Take it for the team.
Here comes a pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing.
91-mile-an-hour slider.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ooh, it was early on 99.
Here goes the run. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Very early on 91.
Swings and misses.
So who is this guy? Jose Soriano. This guy's done.
Now for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Fought off foul. Soriano picks over.
Also, this guy's a douchebag. He's playing as the Angels in the Rangers ballpark. What a dork. Right?
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Also has a hit by the pitch and a wild pitch in the inning.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Shooting 98 much, buddy? Ooh.
That one ripped right center field.
And then you hung me a slur, you dumb motherfucker.
Gone.
Why would you?
That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. Base is empty.
That was not the one, dude.
And the batter now, Junior Caminero. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can.
Ooh, there's another one.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that
Oh,
ball
man.
is gone.
Hate to see a top of the first race quit.
Back-to-back homers. And they add on.
Yeah, that's a
It's
go.
3-0. And here is Josh Lowe. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a little
Three
too quick on
nothing.
that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open.
Ah,
No way
I
of
missed
making
that pitch.
contact with that one.
Moore makes the grab. And that is that.
Yeah, I think he made the
Ready
mistake
to go for
of
the last half of the inning.
he has really
Going
good
down for the
breaking
Angels,
stuff,
Zach Neto.
but oh god, what setting is this? Jesus, he was a leadoff homer on me.
He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on
All
the
right.
scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Buckle up.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. And there's a foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Wow,
He's there. He's got
Chandler's
it.
so
And there's one
fast. I
away.
knew he not gonna hit the dive button.
Here's Trout. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power.
that's right. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Oh shit!
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Trout around second on his way to third. And now a wide throw to third.
That was
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Wow.
but found a way. 112 miles per hour. The ball
112 miles an hour off the bat. Is that good?
Everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Puts a bunt down. Loud. To first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Joe Adele.
Sacrifice bunt, gets the run in. So many times when you square around a bunt and it's successful, that means you track the baseball to the bat. Can really help you the next at bat coming up to slow things down, see the ball all the way to the bat. And he didn't miss
that was a hot
stitch.
shot.
Over to Diaz. And
Okay, that inning is over. Mercifully.
Top of the second, and now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Soriano back to work. And a foul ball.
Wow.
Walls getting
Yeah,
to start at
that one.
shortstop, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Just taking easy bags on folks right there.
Runner in
I think he's mad about that one.
Scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake May.
Come on, broski. So the pause. Are we rage quitting? What's happening? Oh. Never mind. Oh shit.
In the dirt, 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Oh shit, get back.
A bunt and it's popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted.
Hold on, he's coming home. A squeeze and he gets it down.
Fuckboy shit in full effect right now.
Thanks to the infield single. Yandy Diaz now.
It's too easy right there.
Neto.
No, he's in there.
Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Bro, oh, I'm in this guy's fucking dome.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Wow, are you seeing this,
Runners
bro?
in the corners here, one away. Lau digs in now.
Oh my god, that would have been instant rage quit right there.
That one ripped left
might have done it just
That's
Oppo
back.
Taco style. No,
Makes the
he's
catch to the
definitely
edge of the
score
track,
that run.
and that should get the job done as he tags from third. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2.
Oh, I got beat.
Hits him, and it's a double.
Whatever. Let's take a 3-run
Bottom
lead.
half of inning number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fly ball to right. Low. Flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Fucking Rays defense.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Logan
Dude's
O'Hoppe.
just so fast.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled.
Easy
bang,
inning.
bang play, and the inning is over.
You needed that. Feels like Uncle Mo flipped a little bit there.
Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance.
Oh,
that one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Take a one hopper off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Another pause. I think he'll offer me a friendly quit. Just a little early 4th of July fireworks show, that's all.
That fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Junior Caminero.
Going to the pin. All right, he's hopeful. I like it.
In the dirt, but kept close. Aranda stands at second with no outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch, sir.
Pickoff move to second. Aranda dives back in safely. Inside. Full count now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. And he lays one down the left side. To first, and he beats
Good
it.
luck with that, bro.
Oh, you could tell he was stiffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now Matt Theis. Base is loaded. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Taylor Walls. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And it's a squeeze. Shadowell.
Yeah, buddy.
And no throw for some reason as he reaches first.
Fuck, boy, that. I don't think he liked that one.
And on the play, a run will come in to score. Next to hit, Jake Manga. Double steal.
The fuck was that?
Now a bunt towards third. Comes home with it for 1. And that's all they'll get. Here's the center fielder.
Yeah, keep bringing your defense in, buddy. Might not help with this guy. I guess he's doing the opposite of rage quitting. Making tactical...
Rage continuing?
He's making tactical adjustments.
Happily? Oh, excuse me. He must be, like I said, he's happily doing it, though. The opposite.
Oh. You got it.
He's happily making some adjustments. Like he's smiling as he's doing it.
Oh, he's definitely not going to be smiling after this one.
And not like a pretentious fake smile. Oh no, that's definitely...
Back to the top of the lineup.
Man,
Here's the Rays
he gave it the best fucking shot he could.
Right?
Swing and he went. And that's strike 1.
I mean... That guy just did not get to that bag that fast.
Not when I put it there.
Third, Manga at first.
Nice little flip though.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. The run comes in from second, and it's 9-2.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting.
That's gotta be the worst. No, not for Yandy. But that's gotta be the worst when you get fuckboyed and fuckboyed. See ya! You can't just, because you can't go, it's just a butt gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
I have an iron lung in my ceiling, and sometimes it affects my Wi-Fi.
You can't say it's just a butt gimmick. It's like, what about the Rockets that were fucking being hit? Oh, that's it, bro. Perfect timing, though. Literally, somebody just sent me a challenge. I don't even know what league I'm in.
You're playing against the Metropolitans, so
Meet the Mets. Let me get a latte.
Scrappy Mets. Mrs. Met. Meet the Mets. Oh.
The irony is, I don't even love this fucking quote-unquote stacked Rays team.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets.
Pete Rose, only player to play at least 500 games in 5 separate positions. First, second, third, left, and right.
The home opener is coming up next. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. How about a scouting report on him?
Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
They're forking around and find it out. Crazy one. They call it the chopstick ball.
Yeah, that's foul
stoned.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider had moved to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of
you can't get the same kind of command as you do with the forkball, but
they can.
It's effective.
They can.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay,
Right. For young men from this side of the world, even Latinos, the chopstick ball is hard to
especially Latinos. Yeah, no, they're looking for a fork.
2 outs, bases
They're
empty.
fork ballers, for sure. They're brain-dead fork ballers.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round.
It wasn't until Phil Collins' favorite pitcher, Nomo, came over with that.
Back here at Citi Field. And today's starter,
with that chopstick ball that changed the game. Look where we're at now.
Options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1's the count.
Shit.
Drilled out towards left center field. Meisner going back and brings it in at the wall.
Damn, that ball
2 outs,
tagged.
base is empty.
Holy
Juan
shit.
Soto up now for the Mets. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-1.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to Diaz.
1, 2, 3 innings.
Out on Soto. Inning over.
Especially with those fucking 3.
Back here in Queens, here's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Aranda throws right, bats left. 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There it is.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Alvarez down to first.
Really forced me over with that one.
Strikeout. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Guys, my fork around.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall.
Gonna be a one hopper to the wall, homie.
Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that.
Yeah, they really buffed Junior Caminero.
But he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, was able to yank it into the outfield.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. Check swing, called strike.
Fourth ball, bro. Just throw that the whole time. I will not be able to do anything about it with it.
Next offering is fouled back.
On the fastball.
Caminero leads off second with one gone in the inning. High in the air, out to right. Reynolds brings it in. Runner tags at second. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A bunt, and it's popped up.
Come on, run, motherfucker, run.
Not in time.
Let's
That's
go.
A bunt single.
Stole a puck, boy, run.
And
right off the
right
rip.
Fielder, Josh Lowe. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Coming home. He's in there.
Throw a fuck boy run in there and rock it on the next pitch.
In the run. Anytime
Still
you
muted?
line drive the other way, you
Are you
feel
muted?
really good about what you
Yeah,
did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let
Enjoy.
the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work
eating
right
it too
there.
fast.
Danny Jansen, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. A little bit low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one.
That is a well-timed and disgusting chopstick ball.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses across the first, and that's
Bro,
the
I
third
stole
out.
those runs straight out, or manufactured the fuck out of them at least.
Who says
Back
American
here at Citi
manufacturing?
Field, home of
That's
the
right.
New York
Thank you,
Mets.
Sleepy
Citi,
Joe.
We saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boo.
That
Francisco Lindor
needs to
was
be a strike,
absolutely
please.
amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series.
TBS game was on Tuesday. And they're talking about the
well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any
and Ron
hope.
Darling.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there.
Right?
Outside, and that
Yeah, I
is
think
ball
so.
four.
And
that's how
talking
they
about
get their first base runner of the game. And now it's Mark Vientos.
How the hitters are going to be like,
late with the swing there.
Like, be careful what you wish for type of stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, if anything, you'll have uniformity and consistency finally.
That's all. I mean, you hitters has ever won. Pitchers too, but it's more of a gift to them. Like, the amount of times that I've seen a guy take a pitch
Fouled off
that
left
was
side.
a ball that gets called a strike, and they're like, nah, bro, like, I do this.
Well, and not only that, then you have to change your approach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the real problem comes. That's where I always got upset. It's like, you got me out here playing outside of my game because you don't know how to do your shit.
Well, plus then they'll go back to fucking,
to me, it's just
you
a
know,
really controlled, balanced swing.
then just randomly it'll be in there. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds in the box now. Take strike one.
Yeah, I don't think I just remember what he was saying, and I'm like, dude, what are you talking about?
Swings
it doesn't make any sense to me. He's like, well, they'll adapt to it, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, adapt to it? Like, you'll adapt to it. You know, the catchers will adapt to it. You can stop doing that dumb shit now. It's not clever when you drag it all the way across the fucking
forgot about your fucking trail runner, didn't you, buddy? It's okay, you got that run, but I mowed down your trail runner.
In the dirt.
That's what he gets for being a fucking protester.
Man at second.
Mowed down.
That should be extra bases. Coming around third is Reynolds.
Your Robert Tractor Trailer.
No, we're 5 ball game now.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Apparently, Rhino just downloaded the game.
And now Tyrone Taylor. That to right. Low. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third.
Don't tell him about the chopstick ball.
So digging in, Francisco.
I mean, if he's a loyal viewer, he would know.
Is he on here now?
Swings over the top
I don't think so.
0-1.
I don't know. It says there's one person. I don't know if that means it's me.
I think it's you.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Shatting up.
2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Juan watching. Juan.
Squeezes it, and the inning is over.
That's right, we're trying to engage somebody in a shat battle, aren't we? That's how you get E. coli.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder,
Julio
Rodriguez. Senga back
to
work.
No, I guess that means that somebody else is here because somebody else hit like.
Ooh, mystery liker.
A mystery liker, yeah. You got a mystery because I hit it and then now it says
started after the battle pitch and now a check down to first. Did not go.
Mom spaghetti. Ooh.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reynolds makes the catch and there's one gone. And stepping in for the Rays, O'Neal Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Very late.
Right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fucking chopstick ball, bro.
Struck him out. Now 5
God damn you,
strikeouts
Tom
for him
Hanks.
out. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
That was a deep cut.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll do it. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now here is Jose Siri.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Damn. Got a piece of that
those are
one.
the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Soto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Throw, save. Siri.
That's not a strike.
With one away.
Jesus.
This one smoked out to left. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he
How
gets
the hell is that not a
by a
strike?
fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Alonso
Damn.
stands in here, takes ball one low. Base knock right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw
Fuck you, Jose Siri.
It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Popped up. Low, hustling after it. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jonathan Aranda. Strike one.
Well, that harder and Fboy lead is long gone.
They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Knocks that one away.
Ooh, look, I
we'll
fucking fouled off the chopstick ball.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Drilled in the
is that a
air,
tie ball game?
deep right field.
Yes, it is.
Way back there. And forget
Yeah, let's
it.
stick to the chopstick
And
ball.
we're all
That one got forked.
It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And
Ooh,
that
that's a
one in the
rocket
air,
too, but
center
that's top
field.
series out
Siri
there.
in
I don't know what that's
position.
like.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a
fucking
ball
hammered,
drilled in
but
the air
caught
towards
too.
right center field.
Sheesh.
And there's 2 down.
Center fielder's out there getting a workout
And now
in.
here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Meisner. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
The 1-1
Damn, I
is
missed
fouled
that
off.
pitch.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Bottom 4, Brian Reynolds here. And he
Got him still?
That's
No.
a great try there. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Doubled his first time. Runner takes off. Strike in there.
Gotcha.
Jansen, great throw.
Oh, man.
He's out. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. High fly ball down the left field line.
Come on, big fella, get there.
And that's a foul ball.
Fuck.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
Big time jam
No
right
ball, 2
there.
strikes.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air, low, on the move towards the line.
He whiffed
can't
that?
bring it in.
He just absolutely whiffs that?
And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Oh, wow, bro.
What the
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez
Jesus,
up now
dude.
for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted
catch
in
this
the
one?
air.
Are we good?
Low has it sized up. And that is the inning.
I was... Fuck hell, dude. Not the kind of game we could be giving up base runners in.
New inning getting started.
Not against these scrappy Mets.
Low measures
lineup
6
is
feet
fucking
4
ridiculous.
inches. 27 years old. A former first-round
It
pick
really is.
back in 2016.
At least, like, the top 6 guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, for sure, you're like, you know.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now
Although
it's
he was moving
Jansen
some people
in.
around, so I don't
Rounded
even
out
know
his
that.
first time up.
This is this is a lineup with the fantasy shit too, right? So it might not be actually as intimidating as it looked, but I know like the top 4 or 5 dudes
Popped
are
up.
Mets anyway. So
Alonso makes the grab. 2 down.
The meaty
This is
Mets.
important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign
Alright,
for
did I read that
him
correctly?
and his
Meaty
team.
Mets. Did you meet the Mets? No, right. It's a meaty lineup.
Mets matey.
Breaks his
That's
back,
Mike.
pops it up. Makes the catch. Inning over.
Alright, we got a good game here. Halfway through 5.
Oh, I don't know if you've been to Move recently.
We head to the bottom
No,
of
I'm
the
not.
5th. Here's Francisco
But,
Lindor.
For a long time. Like a year.
They have caught up to, yeah, me too. They have caught up to the fact that if you're not having specials, I'm going to go somewhere else. And so I went there the other day with Charlotte, and they had just tons of shit on sale. I got this weed. I don't even know what it's called. It's like 28%, 4% terps.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
I don't know what it's called, I would tell you. But they had all kinds of good. I got a quarter for like.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And they had shit that was like 2 for 25.
Siri, up for the third time here, watches that one miss.
All kinds of shit. I don't know what the occasion was. I had just never been there in a while.
And another ball.
They would always have some
1
shit on
out,
sale.
base is
Like,
empty.
you know, instead of $55, this eighth is fucking $48.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well.
Really.
He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
The 3-1. And
Yeah,
there's a foul ball.
not so specials. Back in the day.
Yeah, well,
This is
we like,
downstairs,
you
and
know,
that's ball 4.
the whole store is 30% off. You know what I
Well, a
mean?
breaking ball.
Whereas,
at
like, if you
3-2
go to
count
Curaleaf,
kinda
the whole
tells
store
you
is
that that's the
60%
pitch he
off.
has the most confidence
Or, like,
in right now. Just couldn't find the
Yeah.
strike zone.
Yeah, some
Here's
days
Juan
you
Soto.
go
Both
on the right
2
day.
in this one.
Or if you go to Sanctuary, every day,
And that's
everything's
pushed foul off to
50%
the
off.
left and out of play.
How do you even stay open like
A
that?
little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Because they know that's the problems that they were having like up north
This
in New
one
York
the
City.
dirt.
They know that if they don't
Siri
make it
into
about the
scoring
same price as
position on
what
the
you can
wild
get it
pitch.
for
And
anyway,
there goes the
then you're
double
just
play
going to go to your
possibility.
man.
Man at second.
You know what I mean?
And strike 2.
I think he
We're
was a
gonna charge
little
me
excited.
$55.
I don't even know no mans,
Fastball.
bro.
I needed a step ladder to get to that
No,
one.
I
He's
don't
gonna have
either.
to tighten it back
But that's
up.
because we
He
live
wants to have
in
good
a
at bat.
they're doing it well here. You know what I mean? They're doing it well here.
Up and
Yo, they
in.
had these duffel bags.
2-2.
Charlotte
This
got a
is a
free
guy
tote
that
bag.
can
I didn't
be
even look at it.
frustrating for
She spent
pitchers
$100
because he
better
fouls
than
off so many pitches and
I
grinds
was
out
like,
the
I get a
at-bat.
free
I'm
tote
sure
bag.
there's
But they had this
sometimes where
duffel
pitchers
bag in
would
the
rather
back
just
that I
give up a
guess they
first
just
pitch
have up
single
there for
than have to
display.
waste 6 or 7 pitches
But,
on one hitter.
It looked cool
Over
as
to
shit, like an
Diaz.
old school duffel
They get
bag.
the
You know what I
out
mean?
on Soto.
Well,
Like
there's a
the
lot
tube
riding on
with
that
the
at bat
fucking.
right there. Nice job of the
Anyway,
pitcher to bear down.
I was
make the
like,
pitch,
yo,
get
how
the
much is
ground ball.
that? And he's like, oh, I can't tell you that. I'm like, man. And I'm like, well, how much do you got to spend to get it? I'm like, what are we talking about here? He's like, I can't give it to you. He goes, it's because they had anticipated that recreational would go through,
Excellent piece
and
of
they had a whole
New
bunch
arm
of
out
shit
of the
left over
bullpen,
from
Hunter
it
Biggie.
not happening.
Still pretty
It's
early in the
like
ball
all of
game,
the
so
fucking
this
other
bullpen has some
championship
work ahead of them.
shirts
Best
that end
case
up in
scenario
fucking
might be if he can come in
Sudan
here
or
and
whatever.
get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap.
Fuck.
I was like, man, you shouldn't fucking leave it up there,
Comes the
man.
run from third. It's
They got
4-3.
All right, well, everything else you got here
Big swing
is
of the
on
bat
sale.
right there to give him the lead. That was clutch.
Keep talking
Kind of
about.
rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot
What
it
you
through
talking
for a
about,
knock.
Willis?
And you'll take that anytime you can
Nice
get him to
toke
find a
bag
hole.
you got there.
Vientos stands in now, looks at that one inside.
It was right
Swing
straight out of the
ball popped
1980s.
up. Aranda.
It was fucking. It was cool.
And that
looking.
is that.
That guy freaked me out.
But apparently not for sale.
Back
But
here
yeah,
at
they always
Citi
had
Field,
fucking
top
good
of the
weed
6th
there,
inning.
just-
Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz.
Too rich for my blood. But apparently not
Senga
anymore.
back to work.
And
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Fuck out of here.
I like to move it.
Well, there's like 4 dispensaries within, you know. The furthest one is the.
That's why I always go to Truly,
That's
bro.
like-
Truly's less than a mile from my house. Like,
In the air,
done.
right field. Reynolds
Done
gets
and
under.
diggity done.
Puts it away for the out.
Will it even
Yandy
open tomorrow?
Diaz
I
next
wonder.
to hit for the Rays.
Of course.
There's the
Yeah,
swing
because I put in order for some shit that's 31 and 4%.
Do something to break it up.
Ready, strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They are open. Good. We got to listen every day but Christmas.
Swing and a ball
and
popped in the air.
Thanksgiving, right?
Acuna
Oh my
makes the
God, that
catch,
guy's fast.
and that quickly 2 away.
San Gibbon.
So now it's the full
Gotta be modified hours,
Jonathan
right?
Aranda. He's already homered
I
in
don't
this
even
game.
know.
Foul ball there.
But most shit they use as an opportunity to turn into a fucking.
Yeah, but
2 down, nobody on.
Right? That's all I'm saying. We've made holidays that they won't.
We've made America great again after we passed the big beautiful bill. So.
Yeah, well.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
We'll see.
It's done. No, it's done. They said it. It's over. America's great.
Well,
again.
One-run game, and stepping in for New York, Ryan Reynolds.
So he's like George Bush.
City Field, you know, it replaced Old Shea
Mission
Stadium back in
accomplished.
2009, and
Right.
Chipper Jones was really sad to see it
Really
go.
winning.
It's actually the third home of the Mets
Clearly.
since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2
We are the
seasons before Shea was finished.
champions, my
Luis
friend.
I'd like to see
Angel
him get into a
Acuna
fucking
up now for the
SEC.
Mets.
Watch his hair fucking blow off when he gets out.
I don't think he can get
Outside
all the way in.
Yeah, that's ball
with
one.
that gut.
Base is empty, 1 away.
There
Here
you
in the
go.
bottom of
Yeah,
the
Bush was
Under-
at least in shape.
Well, he was a pilot
Knocks it
for the
down.
National Guard. Like, he threw that bitch, dog.
And he's on
I
at
mean,
first.
he didn't. He was in it. He didn't land
Here's the left fielder.
Pretty
Tyrone
sure he
Taylor.
landed it, bro.
it. I'm pretty sure that's
That one
propaganda,
finds the
bro.
corner. Strike one.
And it was being called such when
Acuna,
it
the runner
happened.
at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner on the go.
Oh,
Hit pretty
shit.
well
Wow,
in the air
perfect,
out to
perfect.
center. Rodriguez settles underneath it.
Fly ball out. That never
Brings
happens
it in. That's out
when
number
it's not
2.
me.
That's just a really nice catch on the
It's a
run
two-seater,
right there. He's
and he
saved
wasn't in
extra
that
bases
seat.
for sure.
Even
If
though,
the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to
in the
catch his
event of
breath
an
before he's
emergency,
ready to deal
that
the next
person
pitch.
can.
And that one is lifted
He
in
wasn't
the
in
air.
that seat.
Fake news.
And he makes the catch.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
Don't you question the greatest Republican president?
That's exactly
of
what.
our-
That's exactly
this
what I'm trying to tell
millennia.
you. Oh, dude, I long for the days of George W. Bush.
Right?
I do.
Remember the president
we
who
were
was
just-
dumb, not evil?
Like I could go for
Junior
it's fine if you
Caminero,
want
1
to.
for
If you
2.
really feel like you have some reason to make us go to war with people that have a lot less to lose than we do.
Right.
That's one thing. But at least can you keep the fucking,
A swing
you
and a
know,
miss, and that's strike 1.
So impressive
keep the
how
fucking
velo is
services
still
that we
there,
have, you know,
even
like you
this
don't have
deep
to
into the
fucking
outing.
fire all the park
Comes
rangers
up
and
empty, that's strike
2/3
2.
of the IRS.
Just a really
I like
nice
getting my
slider down
taxes,
and
you
in
know,
there.
I'm punctual when I do it, so I like to get my shit in the time.
Professional athletes that come box don't get deported.
Oh, dude, I was gonna send you a fucking.
Next to hit
I
for
was
the
gonna send you
Rays.
this while I was at work, and I didn't have time. So I was looking at my phone. They are investigating the
Foul.
Dodgers because of DEI, but like that's a thing that you always say as a joke because of their
Get the tying
player.
run on base.
But they're
Swing and
just
a
fucking
miss,
with them
and the
because
count
the
is
Dodgers
0-2.
wouldn't fucking
But
let
I,
them use their parking lot. Yeah, the staging area. But
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
yeah, I was gonna send it to you.
Cameron Meisner now at the
so you
plate.
saw they
Finally
deported
happening.
Julius Cesar Jr. Cesar
They're
Chavez.
gonna get rid of that pitching staff.
Thank God.
There's a
Yeah,
swing
there's
and a drive.
Shohei will still be
Siri
here,
really
but-
on his horse for it.
No.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is
Fury
the-
on his horse, so he's not that fast, is what you're saying. Shut up, not you.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Frankie
Talk about
Lindor, all your
elite
buddies with this
defensive
guy,
players,
huh?
especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Siri.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range. And close holes that, are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Soto gets out of the way. That's ball one. Swing,
Jesus Christ, Soto.
Well struck. Low drop step going back.
My God. Upper decker.
He'll circle the bases.
Maybe look. Oh my God, dude. So I went to this college. Jesus Christ, I'm being victimized by these metropolitans now. I went to this college
and they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
Summer league game.
Base is empty with 2 away.
And
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Leesburg the other day, and we drove through like Eustis and Tavares on the way. And there's a place somewhere between here and there called Mobile Home Depot.
Nabs it, and that is that.
I had to let that soak in for a minute. I was like, I mean, dude, we passed hundreds of mobile homes on the way there. I mean, whoever did it, good on you.
And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
His pitch count is minute. That fucking.
That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Chopstick ball. Talk about, can we call ice?
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No, foul ball.
Probably the best one we have seen.
Great
Where he wanted to have a nice tight spin to it and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty.
Fourth ball's ridiculous.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Makes me not want to play baseball anymore. Well, we don't play baseball.
This one in the air right field. Reynolds on the run. Drops into the glove. And that is that. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Biggie, 6'1" righty, 205 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one popped in the air, left field. Meisner on the move and makes the grab. And there's one down. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch.
Tyrone Taylor.
Great athleticism.
What race is he?
I mean, if I wasn't watching it.
He snatched that thing out of
but
the
if he's just Ty Taylor, you know he's a white dude.
Oh, 100%. It's your boy Roan.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. In the air, out towards right center. Low, ranging after it. Makes the catch, And
All right,
that will end
time
the
for a
inning.
ninth inning rally.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Senga back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a big
Fucking
swing and a
football.
miss.
It's just so stupid. It's like 96-mile-an-hour fastball, and then this forkball that's like 82, the bottom just fucking
So up next,
drops out of it.
Yandy Diaz.
Oh, did I just get a hit on it?
And that one
Nope.
gets through into center field. Toss to Alonso. Down to the last out for the Rays. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. He's already homered here
Really? You going to the pen now?
in this one.
Bringing in Sugar Diaz for 1 out.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one the other way. Lindor. On to first. Ball
Game over.
Senga with his first major league win.
Scrappy Mets got me.
Nicely done. I'm sure
Did you see did I send you the picture of the Tropicana Field guy?
A start he won't
The hat.
ever forget.
6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
All right.
I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Pretty fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's a great hat. It is a great hat. What's left?
I was listening to somebody talking about if and when and how they rebuild or whatever. And they're like, and how about a real roof, not a bubble? Fire, fire.
Start time. Oh, shit.
10:30. Now time to switch it over to the old Fortnite.
The old Fortnite.
Fucking
Douche.
Fortnite.
That's not a
Yeah.
thing to watch.
I mean, you're going to bed anyway, aren't you?
Pretty soon. Yep. Yep.
old early bird gets the worm.
Early bird gets to work on time.
How would you do that?
That's for sure. I don't know. The more time I spend there, the more money I get, theoretically. But
That's pretty cool.